The girl who braided my hair braided the shit out of it, man. She pulled it all the way back and she put the middle braid in it. Don't pay attention to that. Listen, this is how you be yourself, man, and what people mean by be yourself with girls. Like, intentionally do what you're supposed to do. Go off pure instinct, man. That's how you be yourself, man. Like don't judge kids. If that's in your brain, just don't do that. But like, you're not Albert Einstein. You're not Alexander the Great. Think about those are two different people that are, in our history are really legendary people that we talk about. Napoleon, throw anybody. They're all different. Like Alexander the Great is this young strategist, and Albert Einstein is a genius. Math. Completely different. But everybody wants to be everything. Everybody wants to be influencer, the greatest one. Who you look at like Speed, you get what I'm saying, or Cassinet. Like, you're not going to be these people are them. Like, stop trying to be the greatest philosopher. Like, it's like we look at Aristotle, and people like that. Like, it's not, you have to be something else. You have to be original. That's why you have to fully be yourself. And to be yourself, man, you have to wake up every day and just rely off instinct, man. Do everything that you're supposed, like, brush your teeth, do push-ups, do your exercises. Keep your body the way it's supposed to be. Eat right. I think that's really the main thing about, health. Eating right and getting, like, proper exercise. Just getting out and doing things. Don't be stuck in the house or stuck at your job. You have to be you. Like, entirely you, man. If you're black, white, Asian, know your history. Know your history of yourself. Know your history of your people. Know your history of your country. And, like, leave it at that. You don't have to keep prying, and that don't have to be your identity. Like, your identity is going to be everything that you like and everything that you are. You get up, if you like sushi, that's your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to turn so many young people on to sushi, and you don't even think it's affected. It's like, well, a lot of people like sushi. Yeah, a lot of people a lot of people your age, but, you're going to affect the young person who's going to be like, oh, such and such put me up on sushi. He's cool. Like, a little young kid. You have to be you. I give you an example of me. I like D&D, Baldur's Gate, stuff. Like, a lot of people, coming, not necessarily my color. A lot of black people like that stuff, but people from where I'm from don't really like it. So when I talk about it, it's kind of funny or interesting because I'm saying nigga a lot sometimes without meaning to. I'm trying to change that, but I'm talking in a vernacular way, like a hood guy almost from Detroit, like Southwest Detroit in particular. And it sounds so funny or weird or exciting or something because they're not used to people talking about, what's Shadowheart or any Carlac, and from where I'm from is usually a white guy with just kind of awkward, you know what I mean? That's really, really, really deep into dark fantasies. That's the normal. But when it's somebody like me, it comes off special. So that's like, you have to be whatever you're interested in that's unique, that's usually different for you. You have to dive fully into that. Like, it was a guy who was short, white, and like kind of nerdy, however you want to take that, you know what I'm saying, stringy. Just he used to hoop with us. He was cold, and it was just awkward. Like, the girls used to like him. It's like come see him because it was so different. But he really liked basketball. He was also into like medieval. I used to talk to him about anime and stuff. Like, he was into that too. But he was like me. He's just like the hoop. You know what I'm saying? I like football as well. You have to be you, man. That's what shows your uniqueness, how special you are. I like the Mexican girls growing up. I'm 40. So back when I was younger, I mean, it wasn't really like prejudice or racist like that when I was younger, but it wasn't like the norm for somebody like me to talk like me to be dating a Mexican girl for real. So that just was something different. That's what I liked. And how you do that, like I said, you have to just wake up every single day and just focus on your instincts and be like, what, hey, do I want to go work? Do I want to play football? Do I want to try this? And that's another thing. Do everything. Do everything to see what you like and what you don't like. It's like I said, the kids don't just suffer that. I mean, don't do that. But figure it out, man. Get up and figure out what you like. I didn't even know I was gonna like doing this. This is just almost like therapy. I'm not even popping. It's just like therapy for me, or trying to help like some young kids out another way. I also like buy stuff for kids, or try to like be, whenever it's like kids in need, I try to give them some advice, or do stuff for my nephews and my nieces and little cousins, and I just try to be helpful. That's what I like to do. That brings me joy. It's not like I'm being helpful for attention. It just, for whatever reason, is the best joy in my life, especially when it comes to kids, helping them out. Because I was there. I was the poorest kid in my class. I was the poorest kid in school at one point in my life. And then luckily it was this other kid that came along who was poorer than me, thank God. But I know what that's like. Most people don't know what that's like to be the poorest kid. You had the kid that smelled bad in school. You had the kid that was, I don't know, that had like a keloid or something. You had the kid with the, what is that? Vitiligo. I don't know what that's like. You get what I'm saying? So everybody had their thing. And you have to fully embrace what and who you are, man. And that's when life is going to become great for you, especially as you get older. Life is going to become special and meaningful, because you're going to be this instead of Albert Einstein. You're going to be something else. You're going to have your own lane. Gandhi has his own, I could keep talking about all of these special people that we had. They're in their own lane. Everybody's different. You know what I mean? Malcolm X, everybody's different. You get different freedom fighters, man. Like Martin Luther King wasn't the same as your Che Guevara. They're not the same. Both freedom fighters, but completely different. You have to fight the way you feel like you need to fight, man. Jesus Christ was a freedom fighter. When I think about Jesus and what I've read from him, is just a freedom fighter hippie. That's what he seems like to me, man. But I don't know. That's it, man. I just want to encourage people, man, to stop trying to be like everybody else when they see a freshman. If you want to do red pill content, you see a freshman. That's fresh. Don't do what they do. Don't get a bunch of women on a panel and do what they do. Do your own. Make your own thing up, man. You might have a different take. Well, you are going to have a different take. If you want to be, don't try to be like Speed. Speed is constantly doing crazy, silly stuff. You might only need to just sit at the laptop and talk. You might be burning yourself out trying to be like Speed when all you could do is just this and do a 2-minute video, and you might blow up just as big as he did, or bigger, doing 2 minutes of just talking. People might just want to hear what you got to say. It's so much power in that, and I just see people trying to be like the next, I'm going to be the next Quincy Jones. I'm going to be the next Michael Jackson. I'm be you. That's what people mean by that. You are special. I don't want to see another Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see another Prince. I want to see you, man. Think about if Speed would have been I want to be the next Michael Jackson. We wouldn't have got him like that. I'm trying to think of other YouTubers, man. Who else then blew up like those two? XQC, you got your my boy Ninja, who stayed in Michigan at one point of his life. You gotta be you. XQC can barely formulate a sentence, let alone a paragraph, and he is huge. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just him. You gotta be unapologetically you. If your culture, if you're Trinidadian or Korean or Filipino or Nigerian, put that in the mix. I remember it was kids I used to go to school with, man. From Thailand, from China, even Puerto Rico, Mexico, with different languages, different cultures. They did not want to speak their language in front of, they did not want to speak it with their parents. They were, embarrassed, and they had, American names that they would, tell the teachers would just call me Brian Johnson, where their name would be, I don't know, something, Kishimoto would be their last name, or Chi, or Quan, and it's why do you all, you have a code? I don't have that. You know what I'm saying? I'm envious. You got something to where, you know where your history, you have a native land, a tongue you speak, you have culture, which, I had to adopt, and we all had to make up together. We're still making it up, American culture. I don't know why they were embarrassed about that. I wish they would have just been them. And then like now that we're older, I'm starting to see like they are. Like what's the one Asian guy? Tim De La Ghetto changed his name to Tim Chantarantsu. Like that's his real last name, which is a sweeter like you have a cold last name. You from Thailand. Like learn is Muay Thai there? I want to say learn that. Like I wish I could go there. Well, I can, but go there and like that's my culture, man, and like learn that martial art. Like you have deep rooted centuries of just culture, man, which I don't have. You know what I'm saying? It's be yourself. It's gonna be cool to other people. Just think about you coming from Thailand and like you teaching people from here like Muay Thai, like how cool that is, man. Like what a story that is. That's why we talk about like their parents, like they came from other countries to settle here, like how brave that is. They just was being them. Like okay, we ain't getting no money here. Let's let's get up out of here. Let's try. I don't care how we get to America, but we got to get to America. Like that's it. I'm gonna leave y'all with that, man. Just just be you, man. Get up. If you want to eat a bowl of tricks, man, that's your jam, man. Eat the bowl of tricks. Come to speak about your bowl of tricks on YouTube. Do you, man? And people will recognize that. The more you are yourself, the more people will recognize it. That's it, man. Don't be a nigga. Or do if that's what you want to be. I'm out.